I am so stressed out. Hey everyone, I am back and it is the beginning of July and I have had such a stressful morning because I've been reviewing why payment links are not being received by people, and I've gone through every single email address. Some were different than the ones I was given about 6 months ago, that I've had to go through the list with the hotel, like with the wedding planners, and spell each one out individually to make sure that she got them down on paper correctly, and I had them down correctly. I must have written them out 3 times to get it right. My anxiety is actually going through the roof at the minute. It's been really stressful since last night, trying to sort things through and stuff like that. It's getting to the point where I'm really struggling to deal with it. I knew wedding planning was going to be stressful, but I didn't think it was going to be this stressful. I'm not going to lie. It's close to the wedding now. We're only just over 2 months away, trying to sort things out, and it's really hard on me at the minute. I've got to pop out and see a friend because we're looking after her cat next weekend. So I need to go and see the cat, and she can tell me what I need to do and don't do. Try and take my mind off it for a couple of hours because they're going to ring me back. The hotel's going to ring me back just sometime after 2 o'clock, after she's gone through the whole list, find out what the last planner's done, because I have a feeling she's not in today, which makes it harder. But because she's there and she can help, she's going to try and sort it out, because I've got to say the communication hasn't been the best, but I'm just trying to be as patient as I can. But at the same time, my anxiety is going absolutely ballistic at the minute. We're making progress now. It's been really good so far. The lady rang and we've just had a discussion. She said there was like a sheet that wasn't adding up to the cost. So I said to her, right, I understand what that, because that was what confused me last time. Presented her something that the other lady works off, and she's gone, yeah, I see those prices actually match up, and she's just not yet quite tweaked it and all. So fingers crossed, the payment links are going out this evening before she retires for the evening. And now I have to chase everybody again to make sure that they're looking in their inboxes and they are actually checking the spam folders for these emails so that they can get them paid. I have to say, the stress is starting to lift off me now. I can feel it, but it's not going to be completely gone until I know that every single person has been able to pay for their room for the wedding. Good morning, guys. It is Friday and people started receiving their payment links last night, and a few of them have started paying it already, which is really good. The lady who I've been speaking to sent them out last night. She worked last night until like 10 o'clock or something, to get the payment links out, and there's a couple of things that are wrong, but she did say that that was her fault and she's going to rectify those today. But overall, it is good to know I can relax a little, but I'm not going to relax completely until everyone has paid their links or they're close to paying. But I am actually very relieved that we've actually made a massive dent in this hiccup. I'm so pleased that the stress is finally starting to lift after 3-4 weeks of it. It's good. I'm happy. To try and head out and get my errands done, because with it being the festival on, it's going to be chaos. So I need to try and get everything done and back before 3 o'clock, because that's when the road closes. I'd have to go all the back way, and when there's cars lining both sides of the road, it really makes it hard to navigate around Lytham. I've managed it before, but it's something I do like to avoid if I can, so that's going to be interesting today. It's already 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know where the time's gone today, but I did leave the house at like 11, got to my parents' house, stayed there till about 12:30, went to see my granddad. I left his about 1:30, 1:45, and then just got back here because I know the road's going to close soon for Lytham Festival, so I needed to be on this side so that I didn't get caught in the traffic. I've got a few things I need to do. Now that more payment links are being paid, which is really good, my stress levels have gone like this, which is bang on perfect. I can finally get on with the stuff that I do enjoy. So today, while it's not raining, I need to paint this crate that I have in brown, because that's got to match up with the theme basically, because I don't think blue's really the right colour to have. So I've got that to do, and I'm going to start preparing my wedding favour bags, because I need to buy those bits off Amazon, and I got these really cool looking glasses in my basket, and they're just like for like the disco the night do, just funky looking glasses. So I'm gonna get 2 batches of those, with the possibility of having to buy some more, but it doesn't matter, and do that as well. So finally I can get back to the fun bit about planning the wedding and decorating, because that's more my area, is the creativity behind it. Now it's time to do one of my favourite pastimes and call this one a day. I have spent most of it like doing creative things, so it might not look like a lot in this vlog today, but I have spent many an hour getting things sorted out for the wedding that I can now focus on without having to worry about the allocation sheet. So everything is making progress. I'm actually really happy with how things are going. So the progress is being made with the wedding stuff. All this corner here is all wedding related things. That's going to house the confetti and bits that is going to be easier to carry to the venue. Those are going to be my wedding favour stuff. Certain things there that are like gifts and stuff. And then I've got this, which is going to be for the Polaroid. The hamper basket's going to have the Polaroid camera in, guest book. There's a lot going on in that corner at the minute. But progress is being made, and I now can get back in touch with my ever so creative side. So one is a happy bunny. Good morning, guys. I am back again, and it is Monday. I am off today, back at work tomorrow, and then I'm donating blood tomorrow afternoon. It's that time again. Some really good news is the buttonholes and the corsages came yesterday. While I was at work, mind you. Carl's already gone back to work. So these are going to be the buttonholes for the suits. They're cute, aren't they? They're quite nice. So I've got 6 of those, I think. And then the corsages, which are going to be on the wrists of certain people that I want to buy them for. I won't need one because I only have like 6, so I know who they're actually going to go to, so I'm not too worried. But they are really cute. Just cute little things. They'll do for what I need them for. And they can be keepsakes, so whoever's wearing them can keep them as well. So why not? Now that it is July, that means that there is just over 2 months before we get married. I don't understand where the year has gone. I still have a few things I need to buy out the Amazon basket. Wedding favours mostly, and some little bits for the night do, just to jazz it up a little bit. I've got a few other tasks that I need to carry out, but 95% of the payment links have been paid for the rooms now, which is a really good thing. I'm really happy about that, because that was one of the most stressful things I've had to deal with. Now that that is done, I have started putting together the wedding favour bags. I need to get the confetti. I've painted, as you saw a couple of days ago, that I painted my box in the correct colour I needed it to be to fit in with the theming. I'm waiting for a couple of bits to come, shoes from a bridesmaid and a gift, which I'm not going to say who the gift is for because that is under wraps at the minute. And I have a top secret plan as well, which I'm going to keep that hush hush until the day of the wedding, because my partner does actually watch my vlogs and his family watch my vlogs sometimes, so I don't want to give anything away, but it is top secret. Since all the flowers have fallen off my orchid now, I did cut down the branches slightly, but then this one grew a new branch that's just started blooming, and a new stalk here grew out of here. And this one was the Tesco one that I bought that only had 1 stalk. Now it's grown 2 stalks, which is almost ready to start budding, and it grew this one as well out of this stalk and already started to flower, which I thought was really pretty because it means that I'm doing what I should be doing to look after them. Now, I don't know if I'm doing it wrong with these. It did say cut back 1 centimetre off from the unused node, which I did, but they're not growing, so I'm thinking about cutting them down again down here and see if they grow out that way. I've just spent like some time mooching around the house. I really need to do some decluttering. I have so much crap. Even though I declutter in stages and times, I still feel like the house has got too much junk in it. I could whack a load of stuff in the attic, but I don't actually see a point. I might as well just get rid of it. Snakes ate at the weekend, so that was really good. All 4 of them. We took Butterscotch to Aldi, and he absolutely was chilled out about it. He is one of the most mellow snakes you could ever come across. He has been one happy noodle. In fact, when I tried to feed them the other night, both of them nearly had my hand, and I have to be so careful because I'm donating blood tomorrow. I would not be able to donate if they'd bit me, so that was a bit chaotic. I have had this Kingdom Hearts scarf for years and I've barely used it. So as much as I love my scarf, I just don't wear them as much in the winter months, so I might have to just move that on. It is a shame, but it's just cluttering up the house. Things have changed since I was playing it. It was on a different platform and all that carry on, so I couldn't play it anyway, not follow the storyline. So I just stopped in the end, which is a shame because I did enjoy playing those games. But I think it's time to give it a new home. I have got my Heartless hat though, and I'm planning on keeping that because I've always loved this hat. I wore it for a cosplay that I made myself years ago, and I went as a Neo Shadow, as they call them, and I never got rid of it, so this is definitely staying with me. I have actually been thinking about it, but I think it's about time I said goodbye to this tripod as well. Now that I have a camera that doesn't require a tripod so much in terms of what the Insta360 Go 3 can do, I feel like this is now kind of obsolete. I was using it for my phone, but the thing is with my phone is I could just keep the bracket at the top and connect it to this tripod here, which I have connected to the camera, because I barely use this now because of the diversity that this camera has. So I think it's time to let this go. It has served me well. I mentioned in one of my last vlogs that one of my favourite dresses had a stain on the front and I was just not able to get the stain out. Well, over time I did buy a finger brush I scrubbed and scrubbed, washed, and it wouldn't come out. So today I've tried again, and finally the stain is 99% out of the dress. I'm probably not going to get it any better than it is, but I'm really relieved that I've managed to get the worst of it out. Right here was where the mark was, and you can see that it's almost faded, so I'm waiting for my tumble dryer to unlock so that I can get this in before I go for my walk, and hopefully I can wash the rest of this out and this whole dress can be worn again, because this is one of my favourite dresses. I adore this dress, so when the time comes that I lose my weight that I want to lose, I'm getting this taken in as well, because it's one of the nicest dresses I've worn, and I've not worn it in so long because my weight went up and I couldn't fit it anymore. And then my weight came right down that it was too big for me. So when I've lost more weight, I am going to get it decreased in size. Just come back from a really nice walk, and I popped into Starbucks to get a drink, even though I had a drink with me. This was nice and cold. Hi, Casper. Hi. Hello. Did you pet the kitty? Did you pet the kitty? Hi. Well, I have definitely lost weight again, because the dress is really big on me again. Because last time it fit me just nicely, so that means that the dress has actually got big. But I'm going to get a belt around here to really bring my waist in a bit. But I'm actually really happy that I've actually just slid back into it again. Morning guys, I am back again and it is Tuesday. Today I'm doing an extra shift at work. I've got the blood donation today straight after work, so I'm not even going to be home straight away. I'm probably going to get home about 3:30. But yeah, it's been a busy morning to get stuff sorted out and ready to go. Where's is though, to be fair. I was able to leave work a little bit earlier, not massively amount, but enough to get me here in perfect timing. Get my paperwork sorted out, sit and wait for my name to be called, and then go and donate blood. I've got to have another drink because I've only had one throughout the whole morning, so that's not really good. So I need to have another one at least before I start. But when I do, I start pissing like a fountain. Yes, I'm swearing, but it is true. I piss like a racehorse. Everything you could describe it to, that's what I do every 5 minutes. So hopefully it'll be smooth sailing. I won't need to go to the toilet too much, and I can get this done and get home because I've got a couple of parcels that are now waiting for me, and I really need to get back to them ASAP. I just actively spent 10 minutes wandering around inside looking for my drink bottle that I couldn't find. I knew I took it to the toilet and I hung it on the back of the door. And then I came out the bathroom empty-handed, come out here, realised I'd left it, went back to get it, couldn't find it anywhere. I must have gone into the bathroom 5 times. And then it dawned on me that I wasn't actually in the cubicle that I kept looking in. I was in the one next door because I recognised the window that was above and it was a lot lighter. I looked behind the door and it's there hung up on the hook, and I just thought, oh my god, this is embarrassing. So when they said, oh, did you find it? Yeah, I was looking in the wrong cubicle. So I do have my bottle, I'm happy, and now I can go home. And unfortunately, because it was running behind a bit, I'm going to hit all the school traffic, but it is what it is. The donation is done. I was still able to donate, even though I've been bitten twice this last 4 months by the hognose and the python. But hopefully everything will be fine with my blood. So the first parcel came this morning, which I was really happy about. Royal Mail, top-notch service as always. And my second parcel came not that long ago, and it was these gorgeous shoes which my bridesmaid's going to wear for her wedding. They are just like pumps, and they'll be nice, they're flat, they are, well, I'm hoping they'll be comfortable. They are half a size bigger than her feet because they didn't have a half size. But I think she'll be okay with them. We just have to try them on. But they're like rose gold, but to me they look just like gold, which either way it works absolutely perfect with her dress because her dress is gorgeous. So I am actually looking forward. We might even have to get her to wear the bridesmaid's dress and the shoes together to get the full look of how she's going to look on the day of the wedding when she's walking down the aisle before me. So I am actually looking forward to it. There's so much for this wedding is coming together. I'm so happy. Like, I can think better now that the whole allocation disaster's out of the way and stuff. Really happy with that. So now it is just a case of getting those creative things done and being able to really get my creativity out there. I have lots and lots of ideas, but I have only 2 months to actually get them done. So I say the pressure was on a little bit, but I'm staying so optimistic about it all. My pay is really good this month, so once I put some money away in the bank, I can get in touch with a lady for a welcome to our wedding sign and some other bits and pieces. But until the meantime, I now need to go out in the garden, put more grass seed in that bloody garden, water it again, but the sun's come out and the girls like to be outside. At the moment, Oreo's on the floor chilling, so I tell you what, it looks so cute. I cannot believe that it's almost 8 o'clock already, so I'm just going to chill out for the rest of the night and end this vlog here. So if you guys have enjoyed it, please hit like, subscribe, watch it all the way through, watch bits of it, that is fine. Whatever it is you're doing, you're helping me reach the YouTube partner program, so I can't thank you guys enough for helping me out there. I will be tuning in with another vlog very, very soon. It's probably going to be on the day of my birthday. And I will see you guys then. Take care. Bye for now.